contemptuous. Piers Morgan spit on Harry at the GQ Awards, not worth being human. Prince Harry has blasted anti-vaxxers who peddle lies and fear in a surprise speech at the GQ Awards as Piers Morgan sat in the audience. The Duke of Sussex blamed masses of misinformation for vaccine hesitancy in a virtual appearance from the US. Piers, 56, was in the audience at the Men of the Year Awards in London as the royal gave his speech. It came just hours after Harry lost his Ofcom complaint against him in the row that led to the Good Morning Britain host quitting the show. Harry and Meghan had personally lodged a direct complaint to ITV and Ofcom. But the watchdog ruled Piers was giving his opinions on the couple's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, before he stormed off set live on air. Harry presented a prize to Professor Dame Sarah Gilbert, Professor Catherine Green and the team behind the Oxford/AstraZeneca jab as part of his surprise appearance. He warned, until every community can access the vaccine and until every community is connected to trustworthy information about the vaccine, then we are all at risk. Harry said people were being overwhelmed by masses of misinformation, leading to hesitancy over the jab. He added, as people sit in the room with you tonight, more than a third of the global population has received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's more than 5 billion shots given around the world so far. It sounds like a major accomplishment and in many ways it is, but there is a huge disparity between who can and cannot access the vaccine. Wearing a black tuxedo, the Duke added, we cannot move forward together unless we address this imbalance as one. At the same time, families around the world are being overwhelmed by masses of misinformation across news media and social media, where those who peddle in lies and fear are creating vaccine hesitancy, which in turn leads to divided communities and eroding trust. This is a system we need to break if we are to overcome COVID-19 and the risk of new variants. He hailed the team behind the Oxford/AstraZeneca vaccine, who received the Heroes of the Year award, as heroes of the highest order who have done their part. He said, they are our nation's pride and we are deeply indebted to their service. For the rest of us, including global governments, pharmaceutical leaders and heads of business, we have to keep doing our part. That must include sharing vaccine science and supporting and empowering developing countries with more flexibility. Where you are born should not affect your ability to survive when the drugs and know-how exist to keep you alive and well. Idris Elba and wife Sabrina Dower hosted the awards in London last night, where Ed Sheeran, Gareth Southgate and Oscar winner Anthony Hopkins all scooped gongs. Piers Morgan has once again got the world talking after making a series of bombshell allegations on Sunday night's Fox Nation interview with Tucker Carlson. The former Good Morning Britain host, who lost his job last month over his comments towards Meghan Markle, fired back with a vengeance on the US talk show, taking aim at everyone from Meghan and Harry to Alex Beresford and Oprah. Accusing Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of lying again. In breaking his silence, several times now, Piers has continually accused the Duke and Duchess of Sussex of lying their heads off during their bombshell chat with Oprah last month. Speaking to Tucker, Piers went back over the Monday morning after the interview aired and documented how he watched the entire thing just minutes before hosting his penultimate GMB. I watched it in truncated form. They took out all the commercials and just let me see it straight before we went on air, so it was like undiluted wine-a-thon. And I watched this thing with mounting unease to start with, incredulity by the end and a real sense of anger. Because what I was witnessing was the most extraordinarily disingenuous smear hit job on the royal family, on the Queen, on the monarchy, and, frankly, on Britain, my country, he explained. And I was not going to have it. And so, I went on air on the Monday morning, and I gave it back, and I said quite clearly that I didn't believe anything Meghan Markle was saying.